CEO of Citizens Bank of Edmond. I wanted to provide you an update on the bank operations and how we are reacting to the COVID-19 crisis. About 5 weeks ago, our team made some adjustments to our staffing levels so that we can move some of our support staff off-site to decrease the density in the number of individuals that we have at our main bank location at 1 East 1st Street. As the coronavirus started moving towards our country, we made further adjustments to move more staff off-site. Due to investments we've made in technology over the last 10 years, we were easily able to adapt to that new reality. Whenever the coronavirus entered Oklahoma, we made an additional step of closing our bank lobby and moving to only a drive-through only scenario with appointments available at our bank lobby as needed. We then, as we started to see cases in our community, restricted the hours of our drive-through so that we could limit the number of individuals that we have working in the drive-through. Right now, we have about 4 team members that work on site at the bank daily, 2 in our drive-through and 2 in our main bank location. Everyone else is able to support our customers remotely, including our switchboard operation, our customer care center, and opening accounts. We're using video conferencing as well as our online and digital banking technology to be able to serve our customers. We did reduce our bank drive-through hours from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and this allows us to just have a 2-person shift working for a week. One person working the drive-through, the other as relief for them, and to be able to be there for them when they need dual control. This allows us to really limit the number of people that we have in a pretty small space, that we can ensure that we adhere to social distancing guidelines to keep our bank safe. The number one priority that we've had is to maintain the healthy bank environment for our team and our customers while making sure that the bank stays safe and sound. I'm happy to report that we haven't had any reports of the virus with our customers or with our team members or their households. And so it looks like the measures are working, and our community is also adhering to the governor's and the mayor's direction on staying at home as much as we possibly can. We have changed to the appointments in our bank lobby to try to limit that to Wednesday during that same time period from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. so that we can ensure that we're cleaning our lobby facilities appropriately, limiting interactions in person with our team members and our customer base, but still allowing proper access to safe deposit boxes as well as any in-person transactions that can't be completed at the drive-through. We were rapid to act to the impact to our economy whenever the COVID-19 crisis became something that was a reality in our community. We understand our role as community bankers, that we are the first responders to restore positive economic conditions. And so we fully embraced that. And about 4 weeks ago, whenever the coronavirus hit the American shores, we did proactively develop relief efforts related to COVID-19. That included contacting all of our business customers that have loans with us to evaluate their cash flow needs and make adjustments, whether that was payment deferrals or going to interest-only payments, doing what we could to make sure that we could adjust their debt service requirements to fit their cash flow needs, especially those that were impacted by the virus. We also sent out letters to all of our consumer borrowers to offer payment deferral options so that we could, again, ensure that we are impacted as less as possible our customers are with this the reality of the COVID virus hitting Oklahoma. We took an additional step a little bit over a week ago, and we partnered with Mark Cuban to offer an overdraft program, Citizens Cares. So as a stimulus money is being sent out to citizens in Oklahoma and our customers over the next couple of weeks, that there's a backstop that if you're needing to buy groceries for your family, that we have a program in place in which you can overdraw your account up to $900 if you're eligible, so that we can basically provide you that funding in advance while you're waiting for those stimulus checks. We are also waiving all of our overdraft fees for the month of April. We were very liberal in our application of waiving and refunding fees last month in March. We don't want the bank to contribute to anything that's negative in your economic welfare as we go through this crisis together. Our bank has been at the forefront working with our congressional delegation as well as national leaders to develop programs that help small businesses. We were at the table in the development of just about everything regarding the CARES Act and how it affects our economy. We were excited and ready to launch the Payroll Protection Program when it was implemented last Friday. Unfortunately, the SBA had restricted access for community banks throughout the country, and it took us till Saturday evening, really late at night, before we were able to get access, and our staff was working all night. I saw files being modified at 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday to try to get this money out to our customers. The SBA's Payroll Protection Program, PPP loans, provide a way in which small businesses can get access to funds to be able to sustain the employment of their team members for a limited amount of time, and that those ones are forgivable if the employment is continued for that small business's employees. And so we want to make sure that we're able to get these funds out. There's $350 billion available, and we want to make sure that Edmond and Oklahoma City and the surrounding areas have access to that funding. You can find the application for the PPP program on our website at mycitizens.bank/SBA. There's programs available both for customers and non-customers. We will be focusing our attention, however, initially on our customers that are most impacted by the coronavirus. And we also are happy to support you as you apply for disaster loans through the SBA directly through their website. That program, if it's used for purposes other than what you're using for the PPP program, you can also get access to low interest rate long-term loans and receive an advance of up to $10,000 that's forgivable. And you should receive that advance within 3 days of a successful application to the SBA. One way that citizens can help our customers is if you have an existing business relationship with a bank, including ours, you can apply for a bridge loan as you wait for the disaster funds. And so that bridge loan, I believe, is up to $25,000, and we can get that process very, very quickly for you. Some of the other things that have changed, so we do have the appointments at our bank, and we have a little bit different process than what you would be normally used to when you come to our bank. So we have a dedicated interest for customers that have an appointment, and that is located off Broadway. We're in the old Parsons jewelry store, the double entry door off of the Broadway in our First and Broadway location. Customers would come in. We have a security guard there in that room, so you'll feel safe. And there are gloves and a face mask available for you, as well as hand sanitizer. We ask that you put those on, and you also take your temperature. There's a thermometer there that will allow you to take your temperature to make sure that we're, again, maintaining a healthy banking environment both for our team and the customers that come before and after you. After you complete that, our staff member will meet you and bring you into the main bank area where you can access your safe deposit box or conduct some type of transaction that you can't do through the drive-through. Another thing we're doing is we're launching an interactive teller machine. You may have seen those in our bank lobby previously. These are assisted transaction machines. It's like an ATM, but you don't need your debit card to use. And our staff and our customer care center, working from their homes, will support you through different transactions. You can make deposits, transfers, withdrawals, just about anything that you can do through a drive-through lane, you'll be able to accomplish through that interactive teller machine. That's going to be at the corner of Hurd and Broadway, where we currently have an ATM, and it's being installed tomorrow. It may not be functional till next week, but we'll be sure to keep you abreast of when that will be available to use. We're hoping to learn a little bit from Chick-fil-A's drive-through experiences, which many of our staff have partaken of during this crisis, and we hope to have a team member out, and since we do have a lot of transactions still going through our drive-through and those waits are quite long, we're going to have a team member that can direct you based upon your transaction potentially to that interactive teller machine around the corner. We do have the technology at our Midtown location where customers, once they've registered, can access that facility 24/7 to get access to cash and coin. It's primarily focused on small businesses, but we can provide that access to any customer. We also have duplicated that same technology in downtown Edmond. If you're a business that's wanting to get access outside of those banking hours to more bulk currency and coin, we'd be happy to set you up for 24/7 access, again, through that same door in the old Parsons building. We have increased the limits on what you can withdraw from the ATM so that you can have any cash available to you when you need it. Our drive-up ATMs also take deposits, so you can do quite a bit of transactions that you maybe would have gone through the drive-through for at our ATMs that you drive up to. Our ATMs have no fee associated with them, and these deposits have no fee associated with them. If you are at another bank's ATM, we will refund that fee if they charge you one, and we will charge you no ATM transaction fee. That's our normal way of doing business here at Citizens, and we'll continue to do that as well. You are always welcome to text me. My cell phone number is 405-808-8993. Our customer care center is also available our normal business hours. Even though we restricted the drive-through hours, our customer care center is managing the phones the same hours we were previously open, so 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, 8 to 2 on Saturday, and you can call them at 405-341-6650. We are also available to support you 24/7 through our emergency line, so you can call that same number, 405-341-6650, and then follow the prompts for an emergency to report. That may be that your debit card is not working, or that you have some other perhaps fraud on your account that you want to report. You just leave a message on that line and it will alert a group of us so that we can respond to you quickly and rectify the issue. Again, my cell phone number is 405-808-8993, and again, text me anytime, any day, if I can assist with anything. Our bank has been here for 119 years on this same intersection, in fact, and we've been through booms and busts with our fellow Oklahomans since the beginning of our state. We're here for you through this crisis. We are strong and safe and sound, and our plan is to be here for another 119 years. We will make it through to the other side of this, and we know we'll be stronger and better, and even a more connected and more cohesive community after we live through this. We pray for a cure. We pray for those that are having medical issues or stress or anxiety related to this crisis, and however we are able to help you, we are here for you to do so. Thank you for your understanding and your patience. Thank you for your kind notes of encouragement. We are grateful and blessed, and so proud to be a member of this community. If there's anything that we can do better to serve you, please let us know. Thank you.